You know how I know America is struggling? It's been about 14 days since I had one single job. I went a whole year working at least 1 or 2 jobs per day. And now, 14 days, nothing's changed. Everything's good. I got good reviews. Everything's, I'm a handyman, so do yard work, electrical, all sorts of stuff. 14 days, I have not had one single job. Nothing's changed. Everything's good. I'm getting clicks. I'm getting, everything's good. That tells me that Americans are going super broke. They're trying to do things themselves, which is fine, but 14 days, not one single job. The struggle is about to get real, y'all.
We didn't hurt anybody. We don't deserve this.
What does having this distribution mean?
It means a lot to me. It means the world to me what they're doing. Because sometimes you feel forgotten. You go to work to help people. That's our job, to help people. That's all we do. We go in every single day. This is day 28. The last paycheck we got was for 7 days through the end of September. That's it. So we've been there every single day. We've been there every day. Who's thinking of us? We didn't hurt anybody. I promise you, we give our best. We have good people that go to work every
Is there a fear that you won't be able to pay the bills, pay for the roof over your
This
head?
is New York City.
Yes, the mortgage has to be paid, the schools have to be paid, and now we don't know if our insurance is going to cover us because we're getting letters from the insurance that they parting ways with the federal government because of the situation right now. If you need medical assistance, medical care, there's you don't know when the insurance is going to stop covering us because we got letters already that it might not continue.
Can you talk to me about, you're at home, you're talking to your family about what you're going through. What are those conversations around the dinner table like?
We can no longer go out and do like to the birthday dinner. We We don't know what's going to happen for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Everything is now up in the air. We don't know if we're going to have money to put in money in the go to the supermarket anymore or things like that, because it's not just, we miss 4 weeks of pay. It's not, just, a couple of days, a week, or something like that, but it's been going for a long time now. And there's people that think that federal workers make six-figure salaries, but that's definitely not true. We don't.
What kind of stresses is put on your family emotionally?
Definitely. There are times that you just feel like crying or screaming, and that happened over the weekend, and you don't know how to tell your daughter, oh, we can do Halloween this weekend, and why? Oh, but why? She doesn't understand that.
How old is your daughter?
13.
You just think
What kind of job do you do?
Social Security Administration.
Like
If you go to a field office, the line is around the corner. People are waiting for us to help them every single day. We do our job. And we go home without knowing when we're going to get paid. That's what's going on. We've shown up every single day. None of our people can stay home. We have to go every day. People depend on us. We have to be there.
But that costs money to go to work every day.
Yes, a lot of money that we don't have right now coming into our pocket. But we have to show up. What happens if we don't show up? What happens to the people that depend on getting their benefits? We cannot fail. We have to put it together every day and figure it out. That's what's happening.
And what's been the hardest part emotionally for you about this?
All I can say to you, psychologically, it just puts you in a place where you cannot even sleep because you know you have to get up the next day. And the amount of work that is waiting for you every single day doesn't cease. But to think that you don't know when you're going to get paid is devastating. It literally is devastating. I had a panic attack last week. I did,
So it's affecting your health.
completely. My blood pressure, I never had blood pressure issues. Now I do.
Did you have to go to the ER?
I actually went to see a nurse, and I was evaluated. They said it was a panic attack.
Oh my God.
Sarah,
We're real people doing our job every day. We're good people. We're in federal jobs because we literally got to go through a severe screening our entire lives, background checks to show that we're law-abiding citizens, that we are taxpayers like everybody else, that we are there to serve the public every single day. And we didn't do anything to deserve this. I don't advocate for anybody's policies. I can't control that. But a worker is due his wages. That's all I can say.
All right, thank you so much.
Am I the only Am I the only one that feels like there's going to be like a big economic crash that happens in, I don't know, the next 6 months? Like the jobs numbers don't make a whole lot of sense for like a really healthy economy. I know a lot of people are feeling the effects of inflation, what's going on at the grocery store. I know the stock market is really inflated, but it seems like it's very speculative, very AI driven, which I feel like there's probably some form of an AI bubble. Not saying AI is not important, I just don't understand some of the valuations that are put out there. It seems like a lot of stocks are inflated because of buybacks and stuff like that. And fundamentally, I just don't feel like people are actually doing very well. And when the American consumer isn't doing well, there typically leads to a crash.
I am afraid. I'm not even gonna lie. I am afraid of not being able to pay my rent. The electric is going up in the state I live in. Gas, car insurance, medical insurance doubled. I am responsible for providing a roof over my grandkids' head. I don't know how I even got in this situation. How did I even get here? My landlord told me straight up, I'm raising your rent every single year. It's going to get to the point that I can't even pay it because I'm having a hard time paying it now. I cannot believe I'm even at 53 years old saying this. Like, I was never afraid when I was younger at all, raising 2 kids all by myself financially, ever. I'm a grown ass woman and I am so afraid. It keeps me up at night sometimes. If I didn't have other people depending on me, I would not be afraid. I could just go anywhere.
All right, I gotta ask y'all something real quick. And I'm in a parking lot, okay? I'm not TikToking and driving. My sunglasses are, I can't even see out of this. Anyway, I got a question. I am in my early 30s, okay? My husband and I, we make good money. We're doing just fine. I've talked about how we live in a 1994 double wide and don't have a huge mortgage that we can't handle, all of that. My question is, there are so many women families around my age, especially like in my town. I'm sure it happens other places as well, but it's like the husband will have a decent job, right? I'm sure making fine money. The mom will either like stay at home or, have a decent job, maybe like a teacher or, a nurse, like a good job. But they're both driving brand new vehicles. I'm not talking about the base model like I got, okay? They're in like the souped up versions of the vehicles, and they have like the brand new, custom built homes with the granite and the marble and the, I don't know, whatever the nice flooring is, okay? They've got that. They've got 1 or 2 kids. They're just gallivanting all over the place, everywhere. And I'm trying to figure out, are you just living in debt? Or are you, I don't know, somehow managing paycheck to paycheck? Or are your parents helping you out? Like, if you're one of those people that I'm talking about, I mean, absolute no disrespect. I'm just trying to figure out how you can live that way. And I mean this in the nicest way possible. I'm almost a little jealous. I just, as a normal person who does not like to spend a lot of money, I'm genuinely like asking how y'all are making this work.
Oh my God. I just got my public service bill. I live in New Jersey. PSENG, Public Service Energy and Gas. $457.23. And I live by myself. Okay? For electricity? Come on now, y'all. The gas portion for the stove was only $23. It's probably the lowest it could go. And I have solar panels that I pay $230 for the damn solar panels. So for energy, I'm paying over $600 a month, almost $700 a month. This is insane. You take money out of my paycheck. You take taxes out of my paycheck. I pay taxes on everything that I purchase. The property tax is high as hell. I can't afford cable. So I just have, I could go on and on. I am aggravated as hell. And I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. If you live in New Jersey, you know that the PSENG just went up 17%, right? 17% on your PSENG. So when you see the increase, don't even bother calling them because it went up, and that's the difference that you're going to see. But depending on the state that you live in, drop your state and drop what's going on with these bills in your state, because I need to move someplace else.
$830.27. Anybody want to guess what that is? You won't guess. So I'm just going to share it with you. That is my electric bill this month. Okay, full disclosure, that is less than last month. Our bill last month was $1,130.98. I'm sorry, it's insane. That is my mortgage payment plus more. Okay, I don't know how anybody is expected to pay that. So, I mean, our house is big. It's not huge. It's not a mansion. It's about 2,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. We had 5 children. Our bills with our children, all 5 living at home, were between $400 and $700 a month. So we have called the electric company. They've come out. We live beside a restaurant. We were adamant that we were paying the electric company's bill also. I mean, it's ridiculous. Who can afford even $400 a month for electricity, but they expect us to pay $830 or $1,130. So, yeah, I logged in this morning to see what our bill was when it was due, $830.27.
So we got our electric bill for the month of July, $650. For the month of June, it was $560. For the month of August, if it keeps raising, our electric company, CenterPoint Energy, they're pieces of. We will have given them $2,000 in 3 months just for our electric bill. I can't afford that. And if I can't afford that, I can't imagine other people and what the they're paying. This is bullshit. Like they're forcing us to not pay our bills so that they can force us out of our houses or something. This is absolutely bull.
I think there's a lot more people that's not paying their bills than media wants you to know. They've been real quiet about this issue. And I'm not talking about utilities like necessities. I'm talking about, I really don't think there's a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people that's not paying like medical bills, their mortgages, credit card bills, and any other bills, you know, you've accumulated other than like water, electricity, and gas. Because I don't think the American government wants people to get the idea that if they stop paying their bills, nothing's going to happen. But I think that's what's happening. I know that there are a lot of people who stopped being able to afford their mortgage, and they're still in their houses, and it's been 2-3 years. Because whether they admit it or not, we've been in a recession for years. And I think once the rest of us realize that, wait, I stopped paying my credit card bill and really nothing's happening other than it's messing up this phantom credit score and everybody's credit is jacked up. So now what? I think a lot of people aren't paying bills. So, I mean, I stopped paying some bills. I'm like, I ain't paying this mess. Shoot, put it on my credit report. I get it off.
Have you guys stopped paying your credit cards yet? Because I promise I am about 2 seconds away from not paying my credit cards. Literally, just the thought of going grocery shopping makes me sick. Like, how the hell is anyone even affording anything right now? My husband drives a 2017 GMC Sierra, and it's $240 to renew his insurance. And we still had to pay $195 on top of that for the last month's insurance. Let's not get started on electric and how much it's going up. I just got a notice saying that our water bill was going up, and my electric company keeps on playing games with us. So with that being said, I'm literally 2 seconds away from not paying my credit cards no more. Because at this point, I got my house. I'm not financing a car. I can't refinance this house because my credit's so freaking shot that it doesn't matter. So I'm really about to say F them credit cards and not pay them.
I have a question for everybody who like lives in the city, lives in a house, pays mortgage, works, does all the normal things. I've been out of the system for about 7 years now. Do you have a game plan for when the systems all collapse? Like, things are collapsing as we speak right now. Do you have a game plan? And what is that? Because for the past 16 years, I've been trying to create village, community, resources for collaboration and a new way of thinking, being, living, but people aren't really on board with that. So do people have another plan? Like, what is your plan? Are people just going to ignore the fact that systems are collapsing and continue going to work every day?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stock up on your groceries, because those grocery prices are going to skyrocket come November 1st. Whether you're on SNAP or not, just know that we are going to suffer when this comes into effect. So if you can, get your turkeys in advance, get your hams in advance, put them in the freezer, get as much as you can at the prices that they are now.
Y'all talking about some, oh, wait till November 1st, wait till November 1st. Buki, I just left the deli and a man behind me ran off on that man. Okay? It's not starting November 1st. It started actually probably a couple weeks ago.
Right now.
The loitering, the running off on somebody. And you know what? I didn't bat my eye. I didn't even fucking turn my neck because I already knew what was happening. And like, why would anyone sit there and react to that? Okay? I fortunately enough have a job that allows me to not be on SNAP, you know, or have to rely on some form of federal funds. I'm very blessed, right? But, you know, come a year from now, shit might be looking a little bit different. Niggas might be making six-figure salary. I don't. But niggas who might be making a six-figure salary might find themselves in a fucking pickle when it comes to the grocery store. Shit is expensive. There are nights I don't eat. I'm like, you know what? I ain't really got it right now. And that's not even me trying to be funny. That's dead ass. There are nights where, I mean, is it mainly because I'm stressed? Yes. But I'm so stressed because every fucking day we wake up to some new bullshit. Niggas can't eat no way anyways. But on another note, you know, as someone who lives in New York City, niggas talking about Sunday worried about niggas who be on drugs. You need to be worried about the niggas who about to be hungry as fuck. Being on drugs is different than fucking starving. Okay? Shit about to get fucking real, y'all. Y'all talking about some wait till November 1st. It's already starting.
I just seen a lady on my For You page saying that if Trump cuts off their food stamps, they're going in the store and they taking everything. Lady, America has y'all in Hunger Games on purpose. Once you take everything out the stores, they're not going to refill them shelves. So when they don't refill them shelves, then it's going to be the people against the people. So I guess you're going to start running up in folks' houses and getting shot the fuck down. Because that's exactly what's going to fucking happen next. So y'all might want to rethink this shit out and come up with a better plan. As a matter of fact, if you were smart, you'd go find you some damn seeds and start you a fucking garden of some sort. Even if it ain't nothing but house plants, sis. Okay?
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store. So, they wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So, I only had $22 left in food stamps. So, this is what I stole. Okay? They wanted $9 for this. I said, oh, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse, $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay? Let me show you the most important thing to me. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your fucking meat. How many do you think that I got? How many short ribs is that? And can I be real? More y'all bitch ass niggas should have started taking shit from the motherfucking corporations a long time ago. Y'all just didn't have that shit in your motherfucking bones. Get out there and get in the motherfucking field like I told you. Everything out here is yours. Whether or not you take it, they call that shit free will.